Hey, I got something to say before the video starts. I'm getting over a sickness while recording this, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. All right, on with the video. So, the internet's been pretty split on Crimson Desert. Why does the internet care about Red Velvet Cake, Sam? No, that's Crimson Dessert. This is Crimson Desert, which is a big deal, apparently. I mean, I didn't even know this game existed until a few days before it launched, but I have played it, and when it comes to this game, you either love it or you hate it. I don't like it. It's weird too because Crimson Desert did something that I didn't expect it to do. It completely sold me on it and then proceeded to take all the interest I had in it away in just the span of an hour. For this review, I'm just going to describe my experience with this game. I'm going to spoil the first few hours of the game, but as you'll soon see, I'm not spoiling much. The story starts and we play as Cliff, a member of the Greymanes, who are recently attacked by the Black Bears, who are a group of people dressed in bear skin, not actual bears, which confused me for a bit. Like, a guy comes stumbling in with a knife in his back and someone goes, "The Black Bears did this." And I'm like, they did? Man, this universe is crazy. They got bears with opposable thumbs. But the Black Bears kill the Greymanes in a big fight with some pretty good combat and throw you in a river. After some magic stuff happens, you wake up and find you were rescued by a man whose house was along the river. Okay, I thought, this is a good hook. Black Bears messed up my people, so now I'm gonna go get even. Sadly, that was where my interest peaked, as this game then told me to go into town and arm wrestle a guy. Why? Because we told you to, that's why. Okay, that's a little weird, but whatever, I'll just go and do that and then move on. Okay, what next? Give some money to this random homeless guy. Alright, again, a little weird, but whatever. Oh, the homeless guy and this girl you found turned into sparkle dust because they know magic. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Anyway, go clean this couple's chimney. Is the couple going to turn into dust too, or no, they just can't do it themselves? And when you're done with that, go rescue some kid's cat. She's the one that turns into dust. You know, game, I can't help but feel like you're just making me do chores. And also, why does Cliff even want to do any of this? I mean, I know why I'm doing it. It's because you're literally telling me to. But what incentive does Cliff have for cleaning a chimney when he just watched all of his brothers in arms get wiped out? It's like in Breath of the Wild if after Lord Hyrule tells you to stop Ganon, then he just said, "Oh, but before you do that, could you mow my lawn for me, Link?" And you had to mow his lawn to continue the story. When is it gonna get interesting again? Well, here's some spells and a cool knight who's heard all about the Greymanes and is challenging you to a duel. Okay, well now you're talking. Alright, I beat him. What's next? Go help this guy find his cows. You know, the developers of this game said that the story was a last-minute thing. You don't say. So after that, I just gave up on doing the main story and decided to wander around doing side quests. After all, that seems like what the game wants me to do anyway. And there was a moment I had while doing this, and I just want to tell you about it. I had just stumbled upon a dock, and behind some rocks, I found a crashed ship, its sails ripped and torn, overflowing the mast. As Cliff passed under the sails, they moved out of the way and fell back onto the mast. I then saw the water and decided I should swim in it, and the way the water moved was hypnotizing. This whole interaction felt real, like Cliff wasn't just a player character, but actually a physical person interacting with a world that reacted back in a way that made perfect sense. And it was at this moment I realized something. I'm so bored! I'm looking at water! Crimson Desert, aside from its story, doesn't do anything necessarily wrong, but it doesn't do anything right either, with it trying to do too much while also not having anything of substance. If as wide as an ocean and deep as a puddle was a video game, it would be this, which led me to just not wanting to play it. The combat is fine and the world is detailed, but that's about it. It lacks proper context, which other open world games have. In GTA, for example, sure, you can just mess around, but eventually you return to the story because there's only so much fun to be had without reason. If you have a vast and detailed open world, then give me a reason why I should want to explore it. And don't say, "Oh, it gets better later on." I gave this game a fair shot and I didn't find it fun. Don't give me that Starfield, "it gets better after 12 hours" nonsense, because you know what I could do in 12 hours? Play a better game. In fact, that's kinda what I did. After playing enough for a review, I stopped playing Crimson Desert and moved on to the next game to review, which I not only liked more, but strangely also begins with the letters CRI. Like, Crimson Desert and this game are right next to each other on my Steam library. I'm going to review this game in the future, so I won't say what it is yet, but see if you can guess what it is. I'll give you another hint. It's not the next thing I'm reviewing. That's all I got for now. The next review should be Poker Night at the Inventory, so if you're interested in that, then be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. And if you've played Crimson Desert, then let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Okay. That's it. Bye.